Around the Table on Harrison's Original, KHOZ.
Welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann, and it is a Dan and Ann show today. It's a Thursday.
It is.
It is the last day of the month. Imagine that.
I know. Can you believe it? I mean, it's dang near August.
Yeah, and my trip to Scotland is coming up real quick.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like 30,
Are you excited?
30 days. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little apprehensive about
you kind of dread. Go ahead.
I've never done an overseas flight before.
I guess I thought you had.
No, I've never been overseas.
Oh, y'all went on a cruise. So
we went on
that
a cruise,
wasn't
yeah.
The same.
That was a long ordeal too.
Right.
On a ship, we're traveling the whole time, moving the whole time.
Right. But yeah, I'm excited for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun.
I'm not excited for you to be gone, honestly.
We started looking at some of the items that we want to buy while we're over there. I want to buy an official Scottish hat.
Okay.
A little page boy. I mean, I like those kind of hats.
Allow room in your suitcase for that weight.
Well, just one hat, and maybe a scarf, an official.
Okay.
They have.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, they have family. I forget what they're called. Kelly would know, and if she's listening, she'll tell me. But each family had their own pattern. Family pattern.
It's like a crest, but it's not a crest.
Yeah, I forget what you call it. Anyway, but I'd like to go find my family pattern and maybe get a scarf.
That drives me crazy. Well, I'm trying to get out of the bar. You had a bar. You were in the bar.
Yeah, don't pull on it too hard; it'll fall off of there.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Anyway, we're gearing up, having a good time gearing up to go. So yeah. And we were looking at the weather over there the other day. It was 60 degrees, 62,
You'll like
63 or 4 degrees over there. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Does Kelly like that cooler weather too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about weather. I mean, it was a weird. I don't know if you had the opportunity to enjoy the weather. I went home a little early, about a half an hour
Talking
early
about yesterday?
Yeah.
No, I was in a car most of the day. But okay.
Did you use your windshield wipers?
It didn't rain.
It rained here.
It rained at your house.
I know.
I saw a picture. Didn't rain a bit at mine.
Yeah, it came down and the temperature dropped. I bet it dropped 20 degrees.
Yeah, I bet you were soaking that up.
Oh, it was nice, and the wind was blowing.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting on the deck, and you could smell the dirt, the earth.
There's that certain smell in it.
Yeah. So,
I like that.
Yeah, I do too. So we had a good time sitting on the deck.
That's kind of your evening routine.
Well, when you're old as me, what else you got to do?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Go to bed? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, do that too. Get up, go to bed. Get up, go to bed.
Yep.
Anyway.
Ooh, boy. Howdy.
Yeah. So you were on the road yesterday.
Yes.
Had a good time on the road. Had a good time,
I took my brother to the doctor, and he's...
Is everything okay?
He had a procedure. He has stents in, but he still has a lot of debris.
Oh,
so they didn't want to take his stents out.
He had stones, right?
Kidney stones, and they blasted them, but there's still a lot of fragments left.
Yeah.
So, that's it. It's going to take a while, I guess. And then they want to put him to sleep to take him out because they want to grab him. Grab him during the process.
Oh, I'd be saying put me out too.
Y'all, yeah, but he doesn't wake up well, evidently.
Oh, really?
No, he was a little combative, like a lot combative.
Oh.
Yeah. So
that's
one of those deals. Not everybody can do anesthesia well.
They have different anesthesias. It's like if you're allergic to a certain thing, they can switch them around. So apparently he's using the wrong anesthesia.
I said next time you need to tell them I do not wake up well. Be prepared, because it was yeah, I saw security people going back, and I thought, surely that's not for my brother, because it was in recovery room, but it was.
Well, maybe the next time that'll be your cue to leave early.
I gotta take him home.
Well, no. If the law enforcement's going down there to get him, he's in safe hands.
You can call me.
Yeah. Call me. Tell me what bond company you're with. Oh boy! Now we've got some guests. They are clamoring out there in the lobby there.
Who's with them?
I'm not sure. Who's supposed to be here? We're supposed to have
Police Chief Chris Graddy is our guest, and he's brought reinforcements. So
okay,
I'm looking forward to that.
They must. Let me cut to that camera. They're out there
Hobnobbing.
Yeah, they're hobnobbing out there doing something. They're probably.
Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah.
Is that Donna? Yes, it is. Not yet. Sit down.
Anyway.
He's like, no, not yet. Sit down.
I'm here early. I want to do this thing early.
Sit down.
Well, let's move on then for them. We'll get them in here as soon as we can.
Yep.
Let's do our weather first.
Today is a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, and it is cloudy outside presently with a high of 87. New rainfall could happen, except higher amounts possible in thunderstorms. And oh, well, I said that, and you didn't know the... Never mind. Just strike out that last comment.
Okay.
Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and a low of 66. Friday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 a.m. with a slight, who cares, partly sunny. Well, it's all this details that nobody really cares about.
Okay.
Chance of precipitation tomorrow is 20% with a high of 82, and then Friday night a partly cloudy with a low of 61. Saturday high 82. Saturday night low of 59.
Yeah,
Dan,
it's going to be
your
nice.
Weather.
Okay, and then
on
Sunday high 83, calm winds. Sunday night low 62, and then Monday 20% chance of showers moves back into the area. Overnight low for Monday night is 65, and then a 20% chance of showers continues for Tuesday and Wednesday, with a high around 92 on Wednesday.
Enjoy the lower temperatures this weekend because they come back.
Well, they'll get cold again, so anyway. All right.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, we're about right on
Are we?
Schedule. We're on schedule. Topic to ponder. We've got 2 more this week, and they're based on the relationships you are having with others. So let's do that right now.
Okay.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
Okay, can I do it?
Yes.
What is your role in relationships? Caretaker, peacekeeper, challenger, observer. Those are the 4 we've got. If there's something else, you can add that. But
yeah.
These are the 4 that are kind of...
Yeah.
And mine's caretaker primarily, then peacemaker as well.
I think most women would be the caretaker. Don't you think?
That's kind of a traditional role,
it is.
I guess. But
do you think you're born with that? As a woman, do you think you're born with those innate abilities and traits?
Yes.
I think so, too.
I think God did that because, I mean, we're the ones that...
You got to pull things together.
That incubate the baby.
Yeah.
We're the ones that feed the baby. I mean, in a traditional sense. Sometimes that's not how it ends up happening. But, yeah, I think so. I think it's innate in us, for sure.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think I'm a peacekeeper.
You are definitely a peacekeeper.
Okay.
In my humble opinion.
Okay. But I'd love to be the observer where I don't have to do anything.
Right.
But that never happens.
You are observer in some things. I think you sit back and listen.
Yeah. I try to listen.
Some people don't.
It's those people in a relationship that don't listen that end up without a relationship.
It creates chaos.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go to our Facebook page. Today's topic to ponder question is what is your role in a relationship? Are you a caretaker, peacekeeper, challenger, or an observer?
Here are some of the answers. Missing Peace Boutique said primarily caretaker, peacekeeper. Same. But all might apply at different times. And then Leslie King said a little bit of all of those. Kelly Reynolds said caretaker, observer. And Hillary Hickman said caretaker. Clearly. Okay, caretaker.
All right.
So,
how about some history? You ready for some history?
Oh, you're ready for this to be in history.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
Okay, we cannot play this one, but 61 years ago today, country music star Jim Reeves died, along with one of his band members, when the plane he was piloting crashed near Nashville. He'll Have to Go was one of his hits.
I didn't know he was the pilot.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I will not divide the Democratic Party, which already has too many divisions. Therefore, tomorrow morning, I will write to the chairman of the Democratic Party withdrawing my candidacy.
Wow.
53 years ago today, vice presidential candidate Thomas Eagleton withdrew from the Democratic ticket headed by George McGovern. This followed a disclosure that Eagleton had once undergone psychiatric shock treatment. Eagleton said he was quitting for the good of the party. Eagleton was replaced on the ticket by Sergeant Shriver.
Do they do shock treatment at all?
I don't know. My mother was the recipient of shock treatments.
What did it do to her?
I think it killed brain cells, to be honest with you.
I can't see how it wouldn't.
I think that what they tried to do back in those days was they tried to change people's behavior and how they dealt with certain things. And my mother had a horrible upbringing. She was a sharecropper's daughter. Mm-hmm. They had no money. They lived in tents. They had 9 kids, and they barely ate. It was rough. It was a rough life, and
I don't think shock treatment's going to cure that.
Nope.
Maybe therapy. You know what I mean? Rather some kind of
Yeah.
therapy rather than shock therapy.
Yeah, and I think she had a hard time dealing with things and didn't know how to make the right decisions on things.
And I think that's true nowadays. That you are a product of your upbringing, your experiences, and all that. And some people thrive well moving beyond that and know how. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't let that define their path.
Yeah, and some youngsters have such a traumatic experience they don't even remember it. It's blocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that you remember about that? Like are
me
there anything
personally,
you've blocked out? Do you think?
No, I've had some bad things happen to me that I didn't like very well, but I don't know. But anyway, it's rough.
I digress.
I feel very good that the game is back where it belongs with the public, but I also have a bad feeling, an empty feeling, because it ever occurred.
44 years ago today, a 7-week-long strike by Major League Baseball players ended. New York Yankees owner George Steinbrenner had mixed feelings about it.
Okay.
Born in the small city of West Monroe, Louisiana, William Felton Russell took the game and the world by storm. In 1956, the 6'10" center joined the Boston Celtics, helping to create a basketball dynasty. A 5-time MVP, he led them to 11 titles in 13 years. Russell also broke barriers in 1966 as the league's first black coach.
This was 3 years ago today. Bill Russell, the NBA great who anchored a Boston Celtics dynasty that won 11 championships in 13 years. The last 2 as the first black head coach in a major U.S. sport. And marched for civil rights with Martin Luther King, died at the age of 88. James Brown, host of the CBS NFL Today, remembers his legacy.
Dadgum, that got loud.
Yeah.
Little earphones. 3 years ago today, Nichelle Nichols, who broke barriers for black women in Hollywood when she played communications officer Lieutenant Uhura on the original Star Trek television series. She died at 89.
Yeah.
We'd love to work with you.
I know you would, and I would too.
This is a birthday cut. 67 years ago today, billionaire entrepreneur Mark Cuban was born. The majority owner of the Dallas Mavericks is well known for his investing presence on the show Shark Tank, which he left this year.
I'm getting a little tired of chopping wood. Thought I might try fire for a change.
63 years ago today, actor Wesley Snipes was born. His credits include the leading vampire hunter in The Blade trilogy.
Yeah.
Harry sort of came to me fully formed, and I just thought it would be such fun to write. I got this enormous rush of excitement.
Another birthday cut. 60 years ago today, author J.K. Rowling was born. She's loved by kids the world over for writing the Harry Potter novels. Rowling decided to make Harry Potter's birthday on the same day. Rowling has caused major controversy over her views on transgender issues. Activists have called her anti-trans.
And 47 years ago today, country singer Zac Brown was born. He's lead singer of the Zac Brown Band, and one of their hits is Chicken Fried.
Chicken Fried, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I guess up next we have Police Chief Chris Graddy and friends.
Okay, and friends.
And friends, and we'll find out who the friends are after Dan takes us to break.
All right, let's go to break.
$26.1.
And welcome back to Around the Table. Of course, we've got a lot of crosstalk going on right now.
Sorry. So sorry.
You want to bring us in on the conversation, Ann?
Well, no. I'm just going to let them talk.
Yeah. We have with us in the studio Police Chief Chris Graddy and also Sergeant Roger Grisham.
Welcome.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all having us.
Yeah. It's been a while since you guys have been in here.
It has been. When Ann called, I thought, is this really her? I didn't know.
Yeah. Could have been a scam
I
call.
thought maybe we were shunned.
Could have been a scammer.
No.
Well, I know you're a busy person, so I don't want to use you, but I'll use you.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Call anytime. We're always happy to come and visit and share what's going on with the police department.
Which
and
is
things that we're
exactly
doing.
what we want to know. What's going on with the police department?
Well, just like I told you earlier before we went on the air, knock on wood, we've had a good summer.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, the heat's come on, like you said, in the last week and a half or so things are picking up a little bit. But some of the things that we've done this summer, we just completed it's called an EVOC class, Emergency Vehicle Operations course. Now, most times officers get that training when they're in the academy, and that's it. State Police, as you well know, has built a track at Camp Robinson in North Little Rock, and they have graciously shared that track with other agencies. So we have 2 officers that I've had in training for the last year and a half or so that have become instructors. And we used the State Police track for a week last week.
What do you do at this track?
You drive. It's a driving track.
Okay,
High speed,
okay.
maneuvers.
Okay.
Do you wet it down, those kind of things? Or?
Well, I wasn't there all week. I went
Yeah.
down one day and saw it. Now, when I went through troop school, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we absolutely did.
All the different scenarios.
Yes, right. And, you encourage the guys to hit it hard because the only thing they're going to crash into is cones.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that way they can hone their skills, and it's just something that I would have never dreamed that we'd have had the opportunity to have. But like I said, of course, we have a good relationship with the state police, and they're great partners in many ways. And but yes, to use their track, use their vehicles, use their facilities at absolutely no cost to the citizens.
Yeah.
Here in Harrison, our officers were put through some really good instruction. So
I've seen some videos of 140 mile per hour chases and stuff, and I'm thinking, no, just Tom, Dick, and Harry can go out there and do that and not crash.
Right, and the bottom line is, and part of the training is tactical vehicle intervention or PIT.
Right.
As a lot of people know.
Somebody.
Of course, I guess the state police has made that famous in their YouTube videos over the years.
Guess so.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, when I became chief, that is something that I said, yes. I said, if we're tasked with arresting the bad people. We all know they all don't just give up.
Right.
If they run, we got to stop them, unfortunately. And when that happens, that's a serious risk to our citizens out there.
Most definitely.
Okay, well, if you're going to chase somebody, take care of them. As soon as they run, we're going to TVI them.
What is that?
We're going to use a tactical vehicle intervention, or a PIT, as a lot of people call it, and we are going to put them in the ditch. It's just as simple as that.
Yeah.
Don't run from the police. Duh. Pretty simple.
Kind of funny that you mentioned that. Some of our undercover officers in their investigations have been privy to some data that they've received off some people's, I guess, phones or whatever. And they said, well, hey, you're going into Arkansas. Don't do anything stupid, and whatever you do, don't run. So
it's common sense.
So they understand it. And of course, I think a lot of things back in the days, everybody's worried about liability. Well, it's that person that runs. It's their decision to run.
Right.
Sure.
They're being selfish. They don't care about you. They don't care about your family. They don't care about nothing.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We're going to do whatever it takes to put them out of commission.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so be it. But
Yeah, it's a decision. You're there with the other things that are going on to protect the other citizens, protect the bystanders that may be on the road or pedestrian. I mean, you got to protect those people too.
And now that it's become so prevalent in Arkansas. Of course, a lot of things has become prevalent since everybody's got a video camera in their hand nowadays, which we've always done it. In my career with state police, we were trained to do that, and we done it then. But the Missouri Highway Patrol has started teaching their troopers that.
Well,
because some of the first
That doesn't lie.
Some of the first TVIs that we done was actually chases that Missouri had brought into Arkansas, and of course I know several of the troopers out of Springfield, and I talked to their captains. I said, why?
Yeah.
Don't. The longer you chase somebody, the more chance someone's going to get
Sure.
hurt.
Right.
So you put them out early.
Right.
And I'm sure there's techniques that you don't do it in a congested traffic.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
where you wouldn't
yes,
hurt somebody else.
Right. You're not going to, when you're going after someone, you're not going to implement that technique if it's going to force them into a building, another vehicle, something like that. You want to try to put them out of commission where it's just them. Not obviously, yes, you could. It'd be very difficult to do on Main Street.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
But I've seen I've seen videos.
Yeah.
Of course, the one that I saw, I think you brought it up a couple years ago, and it went right through town, and it ended up on College or someplace like that.
Right, and they actually.
But that was like at 2 a.m.
Yes, and they actually used a maneuver, TVI maneuver, to disable him at that intersection.
Yeah.
Because they were far enough away from other buildings and things like that.
That was astounding video.
Yes, yeah. Well, it's frightening, really.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it's.
Nobody wants to be in that position.
No. Whenever somebody takes off, I mean, it's just a sinking feeling you have, and you think, "Oh no, really?" Yeah, that's what you feel. It is because it's just, it's not fun.
Right.
So anyway.
Well, what else kind of other?
Well, we got school coming up.
Yeah.
And we wanted to touch on that. We've got a new route.
And we'll let you talk in a minute.
Yes, and that's what I was going to actually have Roger talk about. One of the phases of one of the first roundabouts should be completed by the end of October, 1st of November. Well, I tell you what, we're looking forward to it. We have 3 officers that are in the middle of that road every morning and every afternoon, rain or shine, snow or sleet. And it's just dangerous. It's dangerous. But we've done it to help the flow of traffic, to help the safety of our kids and their parents coming in and out of schools. And these roundabouts, we will not have to have officers out there.
I was going to say, will that alleviate the officer being out there?
Exactly. But anytime you have progress, you have pain. So we're going to endure some pain. Goblin Drive, as you know, is shut down, or there's a detour.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and anyway, Roger can jump on that just a little bit.
You ready for that, Roger?
With the north end of Goblin being closed, the detour is going to go through the middle school and around Burles Way and around that way, which is going to. It's going to cause.
You're gonna hear a lot of griping.
Oh yeah, and we're really wanting to press to the community that if you don't need to be on that road, don't. I know I see people going to FedEx and everywhere else every morning waving at me, but just try not to be on there during this time because our bus routes are going to have to run backwards to be able to accommodate the traffic.
Yeah.
And just I ask people to be aware that you can't even be on your cell phone when in a school zone. And I have people daily driving by me on the cell phone and not paying attention. And it's just something, we want to be aware of the kids.
Sure.
And that first week, a lot of parents like to take their children to school that first week instead of riding the bus. And so we're going to have a huge flow of traffic. We just ask people to be patient with us. We're going to try to keep it moving the best we can. So.
Where is this first roundabout? I don't even know exactly. I know there's been pictures.
Well, we're Burles Way and Goblin meets right there on the north end of the middle school.
Yes.
That's where that will be the first.
Okay.
Where the first roundabout will be at.
Okay.
And then when they get done with that, they're going to move to the south end.
I think once people learn how to utilize one, if they don't, then it will be a whole lot more.
It's my understanding it's going to be turning lanes to get into places and just a one-lane roundabout to where, you don't have to make that decision. Where am I cutting
inside, outside,
inside,
outside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It'll keep the traffic moving
Yeah.
whenever we do get them out. And like you said, get me out of the
Well,
street.
and the safety of the officers, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. That way it gets me back at the front door, meeting students,
Mm-hmm.
being able to greet them, and, the safety issues for any that might occur at the school.
So you're saying that first few days of school, people are maybe late because of the crowded and the congestion and
it's a possibility because, like I said, we're having to run bus routes backwards.
Yeah.
That's going to be a learning curve for us, and how we're going to get them in and get them out. Yeah, we're all meeting together and trying to.
Okay.
It looks good on paper.
Oh, yeah.
Until we get them,
Then when you throw
There's
people into it,
always
it gets a little
growing
bit different.
Always growing
Oh
pains
yeah,
with something like
I know
that.
a few years ago they did a survey for a 30-minute period from 7:30 to 8.
Mm-hmm.
There was close to 800 cars went by
Oh
there.
my gosh.
In that time of frame.
Those only need to be school cars.
And it does for this.
Ding, 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 ding.
For this time, it does.
Everyone hear that.
Just please.
And we know there's some businesses on Goblin,
Yes.
and we understand that.
Sure.
But there's so
other
many. There's so
alternate.
many that just pass through. And,
Yeah.
and the alternate route that is great, if you go a half a mile to the west on 392,
Yes.
Yeah.
you can go 397 north. It is a straight shot, no turns,
Right.
no businesses really to speak of that you have to worry about traffic turning, and you can go right to Industrial Park
Right.
Road, and you're basically in the same
There's
location,
no
just
stopping.
a little bit
Yeah.
west.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just a good quality road to go on while this is under construction.
Bear
Well,
that in mind.
yeah. Avoid the frustration and just take that detour.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
Well, y'all have also been involved with some major players, I guess, in some sex trafficking things, or is that?
We have Ted Schaefer is one of our detectives. He is a digital forensic investigator, I guess. is
Have
the
we
best
had
way to
him? I
describe
think
that.
we've had
I don't
someone in here that does that.
It may have been
seemed
him
like-
talking about it.
And I can't remember if Ted came or not, but it'd
Yeah.
be great to have him
Yeah.
one time. You know,
Yeah.
You need to set that
yeah,
up for me.
yeah, I will. No worries. But yes, we're. He's actually a task force officer with Homeland Security. We have 3 officers that are what they call TFO, task force officers with
Okay.
federal agencies. 2 of our narcotics officers are partnered with the FBI. Of course, Ted was with Homeland Security. We have the 4th one that is fixing to be partnered with. Fixing, is that a word I can say? I don't know.
Sure you can.
You
I'm
can
from,
say it.
I'm from the
Absolutely.
South. I said we use it a lot. We have an officer that will be becoming a deputy U.S. Marshal task force officer. Of course, they help us tremendously, fugitives, things like that, and and we're excited about that. That brings resources,
Sure.
federal resources,
Oh,
to
okay.
us. Like back when we had the narcotics
Yeah.
raids.
Mm-hmm.
Those people that were arrested, they were picked up here locally. They immediately were taken to federal holding facilities. They were charged in federal court. They were convicted in federal court and sent to federal penitentiaries. City, county, and state didn't affect none of us. We got them out of the community.
I got you.
Yeah,
I got
without
you.
resources,
Yeah.
you know, from our local taxpayers.
Yeah.
Well, I'd love to talk with him more about
Yeah.
that.
Well, we
Yeah.
need to get him down here.
Sure, yeah.
We might have to bring an interpreter. Sometimes he's way up here, and I'm like,
Dumb it down for us people,
yeah,
please.
yeah, exactly.
And I think last time you were here, which has been a while, you mentioned fentanyl and all that. And I know that drugs is always a concern within this community and in any community.
It is, and like I've said in the past, every bit of it that we have seized, since I've been chief, it's 100% out of Mexico.
Right.
And it's
And
just
it's still nothing's.
well. Here's the problem: you have a country that's ran by a criminal cartel.
Sure.
Right. Uh-huh.
They have pharmaceutical labs, like we have Johnson & Johnson or whatever that makes
Right.
legal medication here.
Right.
They've got those quality type labs. That's all they make.
Ooh.
That's all they make down there: fentanyl, heroin, meth.
And they're making bank.
And and they make it for a fraction of the cost that the old cooks used to make it here. And the quality they put out is 98, 99%, which never had quality. So, and once we have the border issues and things like that, that it just allows it to get in.
Sure.
And but we're constantly battling that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you noticed a difference now that the border shut off?
Oh,
it's
yes.
Still, is it still coming through, or is
Yay.
it?
Well, there's some that's still coming through. As far as how much,
Yeah.
that's what are we 7 months now
Yeah.
into this
Mhm.
new
Yeah.
administration.
Mhm.
So I will tell you what a sheriff in I wish I could tell you his county's name. 17 miles of his southern border is the Rio Grande River.
Right.
I
Okay.
was in a conference with him in Texas here a while back, and he told me, he said they had 10 to 12,000 trying to cross into his county. Rural sheriff, 6 deputies.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
3,500 people in the whole
Ugh.
county. Yeah, I mean,
It's overrun.
oh, exactly.
Yeah.
And he said, I bet since they've shut it down, we've had less than 200 even show up. So, I mean, the word's out. So
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
it
good.
is. You know.
Yeah.
Well, it's so great to have you guys come
Oh,
on.
well, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And we enjoy it. And one other thing we got to put
Yeah.
out.
Okay.
School bus stops. Guys, pay attention.
Yes.
August 11th. August 11th. In the mornings. Give yourself more time. Watch out for those big yellow buses. Watch for those lights coming on. You do have to stop on 4 lanes. There's not a road in Harrison that you do not have to stop for a bus on. People get that confused with a divided highway.
Right.
A divided highway is a highway divided with a median of over 20 feet. We don't have anything like that in the city of Harrison. The only thing we even have in Boone County would be up north, like going toward the state line. So, school bus stops, please stop all directions. Let those youngins get on. And
What's the protocol when there's a median?
If you're going the same direction, obviously you have to stop.
Right.
If you're going the opposite direction and there's a median of 20 feet of a larger, or like in the large cities, the big barriers, you know,
Yeah.
obviously you don't have to
opposite,
stop
okay.
because the kid's not going to be crossing that. So
Yeah.
Well, there you go, from the horse's mouth.
there you go.
All right.
Anything else you want to add?
Just
No, you're just going to
watch for those kids.
Just be safe.
Yeah.
Try to think safety in your mind. You know, when the school buses come this time of year, I have to change my way to
your
come to
path.
work. Yeah, I have to I have to come earlier, or decide to be behind a school bus because
Exactly.
if I don't get ahead of it, then I'm behind it. Which you always stop. You got to stop.
Yeah.
You know.
And what a lot of people don't realize, they say, well, they don't cross the streets. Well, they're not supposed to. But a kindergartner or a first grader or a second grader drops a piece of paper that he wants to show mom and daddy that he made, and
They're
it blows
going.
across the road.
Oh yeah.
They're going to take off after
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
So that's why it's so important.
We got to keep our kids safe.
That's right.
All right. Hey, thanks guys for
Hey,
coming.
thank y'all so much.
Hey, we'll have you back.
All right. Sounds great.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.
on the original KHOZ.
And
What, Dan?
either or.
Huh?
Either or.
Well, I don't even
Either,
just decide
okay.
either or.
Either or.
Or.
Okay. All right.
Isn't the same thing?
Would you always early or always late? Either. Which one?
Early.
You're always early. Okay. Let's see. Go back in time or see the future?
Future.
I like to go back in
I
time.
know.
Be able to teleport versus be able to fly.
Let's go with teleport.
I want to fly.
Do you?
I'll fly to wherever I want to be teleported to.
Okay.
Okay. Be invisible or read minds?
Oh, Lordy. Sometimes I'd really like to be invisible.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I like to read people's minds, though. That'd be awesome.
I think that
awesome.
would be fascinating.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Well, yes and no.
Have many acquaintances or just a few close friends?
Few.
Few. Me too. Win the lottery or work your dream job?
Win the lottery. Duh.
Yeah. Well, what if it's only $20?
I guess I won the lottery.
Okay.
$20.
Yeah. Spend on experiences versus spend on possessions.
Experiences.
Me too. Probably.
I like stuff, but
Yeah. Here's one for you. Have a cozy home or a large luxurious home?
cozy.
Cozy. I like cozy. Always have to say what you think or never be able to speak.
Say what I think.
Okay.
Let's just whoop it on out there.
Whip it out there. Be loved or be respected. That's a tough one.
I don't like these.
Oh, okay.
Well, only because I want both.
Well, you can say you want both.
I want both.
That's why I said it's either or.
Either. I thought I was keeping that. I was
No,
okay.
that's
never mind.
fine. Be feared or be loved.
Loved.
Okay. Lose your money or lose your memories. I think memories are important.
I want my memories.
Yeah, I think memories are your life, your whole life.
That's all I got.
Yeah. Anyway, that's just a couple. Was this like a
sweating?
Should we never do those again?
I don't know, but I didn't know I could
gosh.
choose both. I thought I had to choose one or the
Well,
other.
I know, but you wanted to break the rules and do them both.
I did.
Yeah, okay.
Because that one was a hard one for me. What did you say about that one?
Which one?
Which one was it where I said both? Loved or respected?
I don't know.
To me, they kind of go hand in hand. If you're going to love somebody, you better be respecting
Well,
them or you're
let's
not
go
gonna.
with respect. Then I'll get the love after I get the respect. Maybe respect pops out for me.
I think
I've been disrespected a lot.
I understand that.
Yeah. So.
And it's not a fun place to be.
No,
for
it's
sure.
not. Have you heard about this trendy watermelon diet?
You know, I'm on it.
You're on it. Well,
No,
tell me about it.
I'm not on it.
It's causing shortages and price hikes.
A watermelon, obviously.
When it comes to trendy TikTok diets, two things tend to be true. They never work, and supermarkets end up running out of something because of it.
I shut down when you said this TikTok trend.
Okay. This time it's the watermelon diet, and that's now causing a shortage thanks to everyone gorging themselves on it as a beach body cleanse. It means watermelons are suddenly more expensive, just like TikTok trends did with celery and the white pumpkins. I guess there was one on there. I didn't get to see either one of those. Oh, and if the watermelon is all you're eating, joke's on you. Doctors say all the sugar in them will probably make you gain weight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Plus, it's full of water, so
It'll make you
momentarily
go.
you're going to have to go to the restroom for a while.
Yeah.
I don't believe my mom. I can remember back in the day when the diet center was here, and I lost weight at the diet center. But it wasn't just eating some fad crap like that. But I used to try a few of those, like cabbage soup and blah blah blah.
Well,
I can't do that. I can't maintain that.
You know the was it is Ozempic? everybody's doing that now. Everybody's doing the shots.
It's very easy to do anymore.
Yes, and it cuts right to the issue, and the issue is you eat less. So if you could control your urges not to have a big bowl of spaghetti, which is all carbs and comfort food, if you could bypass that and control yourself, but I think a lot of people just can't.
It's kind of like for me, if I pay for something, like if I
Yeah.
used to say this about working out.
Yeah.
If I paid for it, I was more likely to follow
More likely to do it.
And
yeah.
some people may have that same mindset, but anymore that's kind of changed for me. If I just try to have the will to do it. But
yeah,
you eat your watermelon. I'll eat grapefruit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
oh. Grapefruit diet. That was one back in the day too.
Yeah, I remember the grapefruit, and
I hate grapefruit.
yeah. Anyway,
vaccines
are now being delivered through dental floss.
I saw something about
Yeah, that's
this.
weird. If a fear of needles is what's keeping you from getting an annual flu shot, North Carolina State University has just invented a way to deliver vaccines in dental floss. They say it can get into the bloodstream pretty quick because it's right there. They say put something on your tongue, it gets right in your bloodstream. Through your gum, it goes through your gums. Since most of the gums bleed anyway, it's right there in your vascular system. And vaccine floss might be more effective at preventing illnesses you catch through your nose and mouth. Now the challenge is to get people to actually floss.
Yeah, if you don't floss, what is so frightening about? I guess a shot.
Flossing?
A shot.
Oh, a shot? I don't know.
I wonder. I mean, I don't like them, but it's not. I don't know. I guess some people are really freaked out by that. I don't know. Do we need to take?
We do. We need to take. I think this is our last break, and we'll be back with more from Around the Table in just a few minutes. Stay with us. Welcome back to Around the Table. It is a Thursday, and hope you got your weekend planned. I'm going to go see my brother in Paragould this weekend. I haven't seen him for several years, and spent some time with him.
Okay. Is your older brother? Is this the one that used to get you in trouble?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Have you spent time with your brother lately?
I have.
Okay. Just wondered, you probably ought to schedule some more time with him. You're going to throw something at me.
I think that time is going to get scheduled with.
Whether you like it or not.
Whether I like it or not. No,
well, he's got procedures he has to do.
He does.
Yeah, you know.
You got to look after your health.
Yeah, yes.
And when you don't drive, I mean, he doesn't have a driver's license presently, so.
Yeah, we did a story yesterday on when you start getting old, and you start getting old at 51. Yeah. It starts going down. What? What is it? We start going downhill at 51. And things start falling apart. Your heart starts doing all this.
Didn't you kind of notice it? I did at 40. My eyesight.
My 42 was when I had to get bifocals, and I got so upset at my dentist. I got upset at the eye doctor
because
and he asked me. He says, "How old are you?" And I said, "I'm 42." And he said, "Well, usually 45. You're just a little early."
That's about average, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. And it's funny, I came in the office the other day, and my son Ian, who is 45,
he wears glasses, doesn't he?
He had two pair. He had two pair on top of each other.
What?
One for close up and one for. I said, dude, you probably need to get some bifocals.
No kidding.
He just doesn't want to. You don't want to.
I understand. Bifocals are kind of it takes some adjustment. I had bifocal contacts. So you kind of read to this, and I didn't do well with that. That's why I did the monovision thing.
Yeah,
but
yeah, it's rough. I think my problem was when I got bifocals. When you're looking down, your depth perception is off. I'd be on a ladder.
Don't do that.
And,
yeah.
And you start coming down, and you think you're closer than, and you miss a step, and
That's scary.
You step off, and you're 2 steps up, and you think that you're on the ground level.
Yeah.
And going down steps, you think you're at the last step, and you just have to. I count steps now.
I'm with you. I understand that completely.
Jeez.
And I hang on to a rail if there's a rail anymore. I'm an old person now. I went to the eye doctor. I hadn't been in quite some time. I went earlier this week, and she mentioned, I talked about, I don't like to drive at night because the lights kind of all blur together.
Yeah,
and that has to do, I think, with your focal point. She did these tests and whatever. But there are some lenses that are made for people like that. And especially with my monovision, it's really weird how it has to.
Well, explain monovision. One is close and one's far away, which would drive me nuts.
I don't notice it sitting here talking to you, though. Not a bit. My worst eye is my right eye for nearsightedness, so I can't see far away.
Yeah.
And they corrected it and left this one to take over when I'm reading, and it doesn't actually take over, but it just gives you that depth. I don't know how to
it's
explain
weird.
It is weird.
I think that would be. It would bother me.
When I tried contacts that way, it drove me nuts. But I tried them again a few years later, and I was able to navigate that just fine.
Okay.
Hey, how would you? I want to do it real quickie though.
Okay, go ahead.
How would you feel if you were in port from a cruise, and all of a sudden your cruise ship is leaving without you?
Oh my gosh, that is a fear that I've had when we were on the cruise ship. I said, let's make sure we get back early.
Yeah, exactly. You
because
don't want to get left.
There's people, they don't wait.
No, they don't.
Once the ship starts moving,
you're gone.
Yeah.
Well, imagine in Hawaii, tourists freaked out when they heard tsunami sirens and then saw their ship leave without them.
Oh.
I don't know what cruise line, but
I bet they had to get out in deeper water, probably.
It was safer for the Poor Eyed of America to ride out the waves out at sea. So that the captain set sail before most of the passengers could get back. The ship circled back and got them all after the tsunami warning was lifted. But there's other people. That would be a freaky feeling. That's all I can say. Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, you know what?
Today?
Today is.
It's the last day of July, people.
It's the last day of July. Absolutely. National Avocado Day. I love avocados. Hey,
Chinks.
they've got some good ones
Where?
at. Can I say where they're?
I
where you
don't
can get
care.
'em?
Say it.
Aldi's. Oh, they're so good.
Okay.
They're right there when you go in the front door. I mean,
Okay.
there are tons of them there.
Love me some.
And you know, you go try to find them, and they're too hard sometimes.
Do you know how to ripen them up real fast? Or the best way I do?
No, how?
Put them in a paper bag on your counter. And when they get to the right ripeness, if you put them in your refrigerator, they usually don't ripen anymore,
okay.
and they don't. You've got a little shelf life if they're in the fridge after they get to their ripened state.
Okay, good,
So,
good advice.
National Mutt Day. We all have a mutt or have had
Mutt.
one.
Shredded Wheat Day.
Yeah, go eat your bales of hay.
National Intern Day, which we don't have.
Nope.
National Chili Dog Day. And then the last one,
Lollapalooza.
Lollapalooza. Hey, we had a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
To the original